What if I told you there was a new way to collect your favorite video game characters, stylized, display ready, and surprisingly affordable? Well, you're about to find out. Buckle up. What's up, everybody? My name is Chad Shifley, and welcome back for another exciting video in the world of collecting. And as always, thank you for taking the time to hang out with me. Allow me to introduce you to FiGGYZ, a fresh line of pixel art inspired magnet-based collectibles that are shaking up the world of collecting in the best way possible. FiGGYZ was created by Alex Davis, the CEO of both FiGGYZ and the legendary First 4 Figures, a company known for producing some of the highest quality statues in the collector space. I've actually reviewed two of their incredible pieces here on the channel, the Metal Gear Solid Snake Exclusive Edition and the Psycho Mantis figure. Both are stunning and among my favorite collectibles to date. If you haven't seen those deep dive videos yet, I've linked them in the description below. Definitely check them out after this. First 4 Figures continues to deliver top-tier craftsmanship, and I'm excited to keep adding more of their work to my collection in the future. Be sure to look into them if you haven't already. But what's so exciting about FiGGYZ is that it takes that same passion and attention to detail and brings it into a format that's affordable, stylized, and fun to collect for everyone. You don't need to drop hundreds or thousands of dollars to start your collection. These figures feature vibrant, retro pixel art designs, magnetic backs for easy display, and official licensing from franchises like Metal Gear Solid, Persona 5, Sonic the Hedgehog, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Shenmue, and more. Released in waves, so there's always something new to hunt. And speaking of hunting, each FiGGYZ released includes hidden chase variants. That means there are gold, silver, and bronze backplate versions randomly included in the drops. We're all out here hunting for that gold, and the thrill of opening one is half the fun. Kind of reminds me of Pokemon booster packs back in the day, always on the hunt for that beautiful holofoil hidden within. What really puts FiGGYZ on another level is their interactive mobile app. With just a quick photo scan, the app identifies your figure, logs it into your personal collection, tells you which wave and edition it belongs to, and even keeps track of which ones you're missing. You'll also get updates on new waves as they're released, making it super easy to stay on top of your collection. So ladies and gentlemen, prepare to embrace your new collecting addiction, and you're going to want to fill in all those empty slots in the app until you have them all. So in today's video, I'm unboxing several of the latest FiGGYZ releases, giving you an up-close look at their design, checking for any rare variants, and showing you exactly why this line is making its mark in the collecting world. Let's get into it. Alright, so I made a previous video of my unboxing of First 4 Figures, Psycho Mantis, and Solid Snake. Shortly after I posted the video, I got a comment from First 4 Figures saying how much they enjoyed the video, and they asked me if I would be interested in putting a video together with an unboxing and review of a new lineup of collectibles that they are releasing called FiGGYZ. I said, hell yeah, send me what you have, and here we are doing the video right now. I can already see that this is going to be a new addiction for me because with their new mobile app where you can log and keep track of your collection of FiGGYZ, it also shows you what FiGGYZ you don't have. So I can imagine opening up the app and seeing all those empty slots and just having the urge to just have to collect and get those spots filled. So I'm all about it. So the first wave we're going to tackle is the Sonic wave. Love Sonic the Hedgehog. It was one of my first memories as a gamer playing Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Genesis. I remember my cousin had the ultimate code that when you put it in at the main menu, it would give you the selection screen and you could pick what level you wanted to go to, including the final zone. And of course, the final zone probably has the best boss music themes in video game history. So in the first wave of Sonic FiGGYZ, you get Sonic himself. So there he is, classic Sonic. You're gonna get Knuckles. You're gonna get Tails. And then you're gonna get Metal Sonic. Okay. We got Sonic here. Sonic's outside the box. Got these magnets on the back of him. So each Figgy comes with their own stand. You can display them upright, or you can stick them to a magnetic surface, refrigerator, office desk. However you want to display it is up to you. So they all come with a 3M magnet sticky adhesive. If there's a non-magnetic surface, you can attach it to that. Here's the back plate. So you have a classic Sonic level background, and then you have a plain Sonic background. So there's two options on the back plates. So it gives you a little card in here where you can unlock scratch off rewards, which is pretty cool. And then it tells you how to download the app and how to redeem your points and how to keep track of your Figgy figures. So you have your back plate here, and then Sonic will just attach to that like this. There we go. Very cool. So there's Knuckles. Once again, you got your little Figgies envelope here, so you can unlock scratch off rewards, information about the app, etc., etc. Next up, we got Tails. Tails. Let's see what we got in this package. There we go. There's Tails. Cool. Last up in the lineup is Metal Sonic. I could be jumping to conclusions right now. I don't want to get my hopes up, but this package felt a little heavier, just slightly heavier than the other one. So maybe I hit a chase variant here. Let's find out. False alarm. False alarm. It did feel heavier. I don't know what I was thinking, but not the case. So here is Metal Sonic's background. Just go like right there. And then, of course, you get the Sonic back. Right there. Cool. So next up in the lineup is Banjo-Kazooie. So we have Banjo here. This was one of my favorite video games as a kid. Nintendo 64 is one of my favorite systems, and I collect for it regularly. We have Kazooie, and then we have Gruntilda. Kazooie is up next. Gruntilda is up next. we're going to move on to the next wave of figgies, which is going to be Metal Gear Solid. But Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite video games ever created. It's fantastic. It's amazing. If you haven't played it, you're missing out. Check it out now. The original Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation 1, but you can also play it on modern consoles because they remastered it. So I highly recommend you pick that up. So that wave includes, of course, Solid Snake. We have Liquid Snake. We have the infamous Psycho Mantis. And of course, we have Cyborg Ninja. Solid Snake coming out. There we go. I want my Chase variant, please, please. No surprise, Metal Gear Solid, whatever it is, always hits it out of the park. But immediately, for these figgies, the Metal Gear Solid figgies, the back plates are awesome. Like, the other figgy back plates are cool, love that. But the Metal Gear Solid one is freaking sick. Look at that. Beautiful. Sexy as shit. Red, black, white, gray. Love that. That is beautiful. And then you have a hanger. The tank hanger background right there. Put Snake right there in that background. There you go. Or you can have the sexy Metal Gear Solid background right there. Love that. All right, Metal Gear Solid once again killed it. All right, next up is Liquid. We are gonna slide this bad boy out of here. Where are my Chase variants? Where's my gold? Where's my silver? Where's my bronze? Can I at least get a bronze? This is actually Metal Gear. Metal Gear Rex. That is a portion of Metal Gear Rex right there. Yep. Metal Gear Rex, my friends, love that. There it goes. And let's be honest, everyone that has played the game, what is the most difficult part of the game? Which there are many parts of the game that are extremely difficult. But how about surviving the electric shock torture? Who at home was able to survive the electric torture on their own by button mashing the hell out of it so you would not lose your life? I remember my cousin would always give me the controller at that part because he could never do it, but I could. Barely. Psycho Mantis, here we go. Okay. There's good old Psycho Mantis. Why can't I read your mind?
I wasn't able to read the future. A strong man doesn't need to read the future.
That's right. Probably not the best impression, but whatever. I'm beginning to think that these Chase variants don't exist. So the background for this one is Psycho Mantis' office with a bookcase in the background. So all of you that have played the game will know that this is where you fight Psycho Mantis. And he throws all kinds of crap at you telekinetically. Got it. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes to unbox. 4 minutes, 30 minutes. 30 minutes to blink overnight. All right, Cyborg Ninja.
Snake.
Cyborg Ninja. There we go. There he is. So the background for Cyborg Ninja is going to be that computer lab office where you fight him. I'm telling you, this background is fire. So that concludes the Metal Gear Solid figgies. These are awesome. I want to get them put together. I'm going to get them lined up and displayed for you at home so you can see how they look in their full glory, unboxed and on display. And we are at the final stretch. So the last wave of figgies I have are Street Fighter 2. So we have Guile, Chun-Li. She was always so hard to fight. I don't know about you at home. Leave a comment down below if you agree with me, disagree, or whatever, but Street Fighter 2 was one of the most difficult games I've ever played. So I had it for Sega Genesis, and I don't know why, but every single time I played it, I was just miserable. I was so angry, and it was so frustrating because every single fighter in the game was so difficult to beat. Street Fighter, super popular, has made an indelible mark on the industry of video gaming, and has some of the most iconic characters in gaming history. But I will be honest with you, because this is an honest unboxing review, I hate Street Fighter. I hate Street Fighter. I respect it and appreciate it for what it is, but I hate it. Hate it. Ruined my life as a kid. That's a little dramatic. It didn't ruin my life, but gave me PTSD as a kid. Always hated the game. Never enjoyed playing it, but I do respect it for what it's done for gaming. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, just to be clear, I might hate Street Fighter 2, but that doesn't mean I hate Street Fighter 2 FiGGYZ. We have Ken. Ken, he was a jerk. And of course, and then we have Ryu, who was the most difficult person to fight in the game. Every single time I fought him, I got destroyed. Ryu, let's tackle these real quick. All right, so Guile is up first. Right here. The case here. Mr. Guile. With that sweet haircut. Where do you get a haircut like that? I'm going to be really upset if I don't get a gold, a silver, or even a bronze backplate. I'm not going to lie. Classic, famous airfield right there. Slap him right there. There you go. And then it just has a black background where you can just put them on there. Not sure why they just have a black background. I would think, you know, like I said, I don't follow Street Fighter too much. I don't really like it. But maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's an iconic reason behind the black backplate. But out of all the options of images that you could use, I'm curious to know why they just chose a blank background. But nonetheless, you get his classic stage background right there. Imagery. Love that. Next up is Ken. Classic Ken's background, the docks. Shoryuken! Whatever the hell that means. Let's see what we got here. Alright. There's Chun-Li. There she is. There she is. Street market background. Let's go, baby! I got something in this one. I did get a backplate, which I don't know what it is yet, so we're going to find out. But the variants of the bronze, silver, and gold backplates will come in the envelope that's included with the FiGGY. Obviously, there's something in here because it's heavy, so let's find out what it is. Place your bets in the comments below. Here we go. Let's see what we got. So the scratch-off points card is on top of the back plate right now. So it's facing me. So I'm going to pull the envelope out as I pull the back plate out, and you're going to be the first to see what it is before I do. The points reward card is blocking whatever the back plate is. So I'm going to slide it out, and you're going to be able to see what it is before I do. So here we go. Oh. Maybe not, because it's covered on both sides. I'm going to remove the card, and we're going to find out what it is. Here we go. And it looks like it's a bronze backplate. So, obviously not what we wanted, but the percentage rate of pulling a gold, silver, or bronze backplate in general is extremely low, so this is a win for me. I'll take it any day of the week. So we got a bronze backplate here. So you got your FiGGY character on it. That's beautiful. Look at that. That's really cool. So this will be another reason why you're going to get addicted to FiGGYs, because you're going to constantly not only be wanting to add to your collection, but you're also going to want to have those opportunities to be able to pull these variants. So there's the back. Come on, man. Focus on the f***ing back plate. There we go. First edition. First edition, so that's good. Love that. And then, of course, you have your character on the front here. I'm glad I got something because I'd be a little disappointed if I didn't get any back plates, a gold, a silver, or a bronze one, out of this whole batch. So you can take that back plate and you can stick them on there like this. So now you got a more interesting, sleeker, slick way of displaying your Figgy. And last but not least, but yes, the least favorite character, my least favorite character, Ryu. Let's pull him out. There's that son of a bitch. And then a image that has given me nightmares and has just resparked PTSD in my life. The boat. The boat dock. The boat dock where he always kicked my ass. So out of the bunch, I only got one variant, which was a bronze backplate. But like I said, those things have such a small percentage of a possibility of getting included in your Figgy. So it's definitely a win for me. I'm on the prowl and going to be on the lookout for that gold backplate. I'll tell you that right now. And there you have it. Another wave of awesome Figgies added to the collection. From the killer pixel designs to the surprise chase variants and that super slick companion app, this line seriously hits all the right notes for collectors, gamers, and fans alike. Big shout out to Alex Davis and the Figgies team for creating something that's fun, affordable, and actually exciting to hunt down. If you're already a fan of First 4 figures, you know this level of quality is no fluke. Don't forget to check out my deep dive reviews on the Solid Snake Exclusive Edition and Psycho Mantis statues. Links are in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, drop a comment, letting me know which Figgies you're chasing, and of course subscribe for more unboxings, reviews, and collectible content coming your way soon. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next Figgies pool be gold. Stay collecting, my friends. See you. Bro, I'm filming, man. Come on. I don't have time for this shit, bro.